Hi guys, it's Chris with City Girl Homestead.
And Jack.
So today's day 4 of our depression week, and I hope you guys have really enjoyed it. We have. It's nice to learn new things, and honestly, everything that we've tried in the 2 weeks of depression cooking, I thought were pretty good, didn't you?
Yeah.
So kudos to you ladies and men that came up with some great recipes and made the food stretch. That's wonderful. So the video I posted earlier today, well, it's probably just going up, but it is on preserving your food, even if it's small batches. So give it a look, because I think it's important that we don't let anything go to waste, because I think it's going to be just that kind of world again. Now we've got a 1/4 cup of butter in our pan, and the first thing we're going to do is let that completely melt. We are going to do something that we had a different idea, and so many of you mentioned the one thing that I told Jack. I says we need to make it because a lot of you mentioned it. Make sure this doesn't get too hot. You don't want your butter to burn, but just let it melt. So we are actually making creamed tuna on toast, and there was like, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 people that mentioned it. So we figured maybe it was something worth us trying. Maybe it's really that good. So we're going to try it. So we're going to let this melt. This is like watching paint dry, right? This actually doesn't take long to make. So it's going to be a pretty quick video. So while that's melting a little bit, let's give you a couple of fun little ditties. Some people who became homeless would ride the railroad cars because they didn't have money to travel. Some famous men who rode the rails were W. Douglas. He was the U.S. Supreme Court from 1939 to 1975. Novelist Louis L'Amour. Actually, he was my dad's favorite Western writer. He absolutely loved him. We had every one of his books, and I donated them because, I mean, he had every book he had. Folk singer, Woody Guthrie. Some scholars claim that more than 50,000 people were injured or killed while jumping trains. We always had to jump trains to get to our grade school, our junior high. My mom always told us not to, but Nessa, over at Nessa's Nook, could tell you different. She did. Bad Nessa. Alright, now I'm going to turn that down just a little bit because I don't want my butter sizzling. Is your butter melted?
Yeah.
Okay. So now we're going to take a 1/4 cup of flour. And we're going to make sure that it's completely incorporated into the butter. You see, I even gave you your own whisk today, Jack.
Wow.
Look at that. You're going to end up making like a gravy almost 2 times in 1 week.
Well.
Look at you and your bad self. Now, on this, it doesn't say to cook it so you can cook that flour taste out, which is kind of weird. But I'm going to turn it down just a little bit more. And I'm going to kind of let it cook a little bit, because I don't want anything tasting like flour. Look at that. Ah, did you hear that, Jake?
Yeah.
That was a pop. Is this sticking?
No.
Oh, the way it sounded, it was like it was sticking. Alright. So now, we're going to add, you're done with the whisk for now, I think. Well, you can keep it. we're going to add 2 cups of milk, but you don't want to add it all at once. And you just want to get that mixed in there. I think I'm going to use my whisk again. And then I'm going to add the rest of that milk. Now when it gets warmed, because it was done with butter, it'll actually help take those clumps out. So that's a good thing. I just heard another one. Did you hear it?
Yeah.
And you want to get this milk warmed up. And you want it to get thickened up a little bit. Jack's like, I'm going to make sure there's no clumps in it. Watch how he's doing it. You didn't like those clumps last time, did you?
No.
And by the way, the girl that, I keep forgetting to tell you guys, but the girl that was kind of a little judgmental, she has apologized several times, and I wanted you guys to know that she didn't realize how much she hurt, and she really does love my channel, and yeah. So she's really sorry, and that's good. We all have bad days, you know. That happens. Get rid of all your clumps, Jack.
Well, they're not clumpy like it was last time. Right now I see baby clumps.
Okay, we'll get them out. You can do it. You know, Jack and I have talked about that too, by the way. And if he screws up, you want me to tell you, don't you?
Yeah.
Because he can't fix it if he doesn't know. Alright, I'd say that's a little thicker, so we're good there. Now, we're going to take... Yours isn't there yet? Mine is. So the first thing you're going to do is add a cup of peas. Jack will catch up, no big problem. Because the peas are frozen, they tell you to keep them frozen until you use it. Because the cream sauce will actually get them warmed up.
Mine's so liquidy.
Do you think you need more flour, or I gave you... Is it getting warm?
I had it on low.
Oh, maybe it's just not warm enough yet. Just don't turn it up enough to burn it or anything. Alright, so I do have a new tripod, but we haven't set it up yet. And it will be one like Roe and those guys had the other day. Oh, you guys, they work. It's a beautiful tripod. Then it says to use 6 ounces of tuna. Me and Jack had a big can, so we're going to split it. And you're going to mix that tuna in with it. Is it thickened?
What do you think?
Not yet, and it's got a lot of big clumps in there. Don't be afraid to, like, when you do it, you see your thing here. When you go down, since I can't show you on mine, dig deep, and it's not just the fastness, it's the vigorousness of it, okay? See, you're only doing the top. Go deep so that you're getting down in, and go sideways. I know, go sideways, and do big. There you go. There you go. You got this, Jack. Is the skunk? Is the chunks coming out?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why.
It's getting thicker now.
I don't know why skunk came up there, but it did. The skunk. do you think, Jack? Let me see. Beautiful. That's beautiful. You did a great job. Now you can put your peas in there. Here, I'll take that in the whisk. You want to use your spatula now.
And you got my tuna.
You gotta warm that up. Put that in there first. Because remember, the peas are those are frozen. You got it all mixed in there. And you know, if you've got a bigger family, you guys use more peas. Or add more tuna or more, you know, sauce.
It's in there.
All right, there you go. This is actually really easy, huh? And twice you've learned to make gravy now. You proud of yourself, Jack?
Yeah.
That's good. You should be.
Oh yeah, Macy was saying, I'm hungry.
Well,
So you don't have to wait till I cook dinner. I want now.
she's been liking everything we cook too, huh?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to let Jack get this mixed up so he can show you his. And then we're going to get some toast together and we'll show you what it's like. Got it all mixed in there? Really proud of you, Jack. Look at Jack's. That's beautiful, Jack. Now you can turn your heat on. We'll make the toast and we'll be right back. All right, we did forget one thing. And that was to put salt and pepper on it. I knew we forgot something.
Well, you know more about it than I do, so.
Bad, Chris.
Oh, the stuff you gave me earlier. Oh, Missy liked it.
Oh. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to serve it now over our toast. I told Tom if there wasn't enough, I'd send him some of my chicken that I fried up. He goes, well, that really breaks my heart. And I go, I bet it does. Not. I think there'll be enough for him. Maybe not. I might actually make another couple pieces of toast for him because he's had a really long day. So, and I'm sure he'd like his fried chicken tomorrow. Here's a fork for you, Jack. All right. Let's give this bad boy a try. Alrighty.
That's good. We should have doubled it.
We talked about doubling it. I'm like, no, we shouldn't have to do that. Now he wishes we would. All right, so my last couple little doohickeys here before we end the video. All right. During the Great Depression, a record of 60 to 80 million Americans went to the movies every week. One of the biggest blockbusters was Merian Cooper's 1933 King Kong. Other popular movies included The Wizard of Oz and Gone with the Wind. And anybody that knows me, my favorite movie of all time is Gone with the Wind. Actually, a teacher of mine in 7th grade, I want to say. She played it during our English class, and I fell in love with the movie. And Rhett Butler, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. That's me. But anyway, that is my favorite all-time movie. Chain letters seem to first have begun in 1935 to get a get-rich-quick scheme. The source of the letters is unknown, but the letters became so popular that post offices around the nation had to hire extra help. Now, a bit of bad news. Between 30 and 35, nearly 750,000 farms were lost through bankruptcy or sheriff sale. You guys, I can't say enough that we need to support our local farmers as much as we can. This is rough times for them too. And, you know, preserve that food that we can get from our local farmers. And let's do right by them. Let's make sure that they don't run into that problem again. So, I will be back when Tom tests this. It's going to be a minute because he's got to get gas and he's got to get stuff for his air conditioner in his truck. So,
Bye.
we'll see you in a little bit, guys. Hi, Tom.
Hey.
There's today's dinner. It's creamed peas and tuna.
And tuna?
Yeah.
Maybe I could use a knife. Not cutting very good there.
What do you think?
Good.
Missy ate all of hers plus half of Jack's.
Oh, that.
So we talked about doubling it and we decided not to. He says we really should have doubled it. He says now I gotta find something else to eat. So,
Missy ate all his food too?
1 to 10, what do you think?
I give this a 10.
It's really good, huh?
Oh, yeah, good.
So what have you thought of the 2 weeks that we've done the depression cooking? Has it been pretty good?
Yeah, ain't been bad.
I think somebody came up with some really good recipes.
Yeah.
So tomorrow we're gonna do something that you like but may not like, but you'll eat it anyway, right?
All I do.
All right.
Everything starts with F, ends with D.
You guys have a blessed night. Be a blessing, and bye, Tom.
Bye, Tom.